coming out with the tiaras. And so right now we got some pretty solid fireball wars, which Moon is currently winning. Oh, man. Deep submerge in the face. It's closing the distance.
Oh,
Wow.
very nice whiff punish. Wasn't expecting that. I don't think that either of them were expecting it either, to be honest.
The very unexpected range there. I wasn't expecting it.
I'm seeing a lot more successful timings on the backdash cancel heart from New Challenger.
Right. It's clear that that's something that he's been working on. That was a very good confirm there into combo.
But it seems like once tournament time comes, he's like, you know what? I'm going to stick with the Sonic Boom. I'm just
It's
way more.
working for him in this match. But Miles working his way in with those DPs.
Eating his own guard cancel after that DP. That is a safe DP with an asterisk. I feel like I'd like to see a little more guard cancels out of Fireball blocks than into his own Fireball out of Miles. What do you think about that?
I think that would be a very good idea. Instead of just playing blocks. If he's going to block, he can block guard cancel.
Especially against a character with a Fireball as good as Sailor Moon's. The fact that it can whiff some crouchers is really the only thing that makes it remotely fair, because that is basically a Sonic Boom out of motion. And just a DP. That is actually a very good option.
The range on that DP. It's really throwing off New Challenger. New Challenger's he's just going to what works here. This particular match against Miles.
Miles eating several fireballs just in the neutral. I wonder if he's either trying to guard cancel preemptively or if he's just starting up his fireball. I'm not really sure which.
He may not be aware that guard cancel fireball is an option here. I don't believe I've seen him guard cancel fireball.
Not yet.
But, Miles, that is something that you can certainly work on in the future. I know when I first started Sailor Moon, getting the timing right, guard canceling fireballs, it was kind of tricky.
All right, next round. First one goes to New Challenger. Okay, looks like he's starting to get the hang of it. This is what I wanted to see.
Oh, here it is. Yep.
Unfortunately, guard cancels can work both ways. That is one of the interesting points of counterplay about this game.
New Challenger just really controlling this matchup here.
That fireball is very abusive.
Just a single, single hit. And
interesting stand hard punch. Not sure where that came from. Very nice empty jump over the fireball into the grab. He hasn't shown off that that's an option he has in his repertoire yet, so it was very smart on his part.
Oh.
Unfortunately, this corner pressure gets eaten by that throw, which is not uncommon in this game.
New Challenger has some distance now.
Normally, I like to see Moon putting on the pressure. That's where she does her best. But New Challenger seems very comfortable with keeping the range game. And for good reason. He's doing a very good job of keeping Miles out.
Just like that.
For a clean 2-0.
New Challenger winning the Fireball War against Neptune.
Definitely a little green as Miles. But we're seeing a lot of good fundamentals there. New Challenger just a little more experienced. I think Miles may not be super familiar with the Moon matchup. I feel like he was trying to challenge the tiara in ways that aren't necessarily the best. I did like it when he started doing the guard cancel. I would have really liked. He got a few opportunities to get in close, and unfortunately, it did not pan out.
But up next, we've got Razmafoof versus Malachite, previously known as Cutie Pie.
I'm putting him in as Cutie Pie. You don't just get to change your name after showing up to One Weekly. I refuse, and I'm his cousin, so I'm allowed to change it. All right, we've seen this matchup before, and Cutie Pie came out on top, showing some very surprising fundamentals for someone as new as he. Razmafoof showing his normal stuff. I really, really hope he has labbed that super confirmed, because such an important part of her game plan.
I was playing Razmafoof earlier today. He was actually getting really good at guard canceling into the super.
So up next, we're going to have Kalen and who else on stream?
Well, I see an Austin up on stage right now.
Okay.
I'm assuming that is who is going to be joining.
Right, so it looks like Austin won his
Well,
match, so we'll mark that.
Gotcha. So we got Kalen versus Austin.
It's going to be Austin on the left. I don't know who he's playing right now. Is he still playing Mars?
I haven't seen him change for any reason.
Okay. Cool.
Let's find out. It's going to be another Mars mirror. Why did I tell myself anything else?
All right, of course you want me on the commentary for this. Oh, he's doing the Fire Snake. Then he did another Fire Snake.
Don't you love Fireball Wars, Steve?
Fire Snake.
Don't you love Fire Snake Wars?
I love Obama.
Fire Snake Wars. It's my favorite manga.
Which one of us is the snake in the grass? That's what we're going to find out here.
I'm tired of the... No, never mind.
Okay.
Who's going to throw the first fireball? JK, it's both of them. Oh, never mind.
No, it wasn't.
Kalen.
Okay. Ooh. See, that's Guilty Gear strat. Just mash throw.
That's an OG strat.
It's also a Guilty Gear strat. All right.
Another throw.
Anti-air throw. He's working on a perfect right now, though. That's crazy. Oh, never mind. I jinxed it. That's super.
Wow.
That's a raw super. Close match.
Oh.
He got hit, so he blocked it. And then he tried to move,
backdash.
and he got hit by another hit of the super and got the full hit of the super as well.
Ouch. Ouch.
He had to guard cancel because if he would have backdashed, he wouldn't have gotten hit. Oh no! Don't jump into the snake. So Kalen, you know, using those exploitive comeback mechanics in the game.
Mm-hmm. The V trigger, if you will.
Oh yes.
Or the S trigger.
Sure. S trigger.
For Sailor Moon S.
That's what it is now.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hey, look, it's your favorite part of the game, Steve.
Oh no, he messed up a fireball! Now he's in the corner because he messed up one fireball. All right. Ah.
Yeah, you love that about this game.
Oh, okay, see? All right. Yeah, the super has a ton of recovery, so I think you can actually just like punish it by guard cancel snake. Ooh, that was risky.
It worked, though.
Scary. Whew.
Ain't no chibi.
Yeah, see, they're anticipating the fireball. So after that first jump, he just held up forward again. The Mars matchup is one you definitely don't want to be at a life deficit for because, oh boy, is that hard to come back from. You basically have to rely on the opponent making a mistake.
And with Kalen, that's very hard.
All right. Yep. Here we are. Okay. Kalen's been getting away with a lot of jumping. I don't know if Austin has worked too much on the anti-airs for Mars because they're very spacing specific.
Yeah, I have done, in my casual matches, I've played a little bit of Mars and gotten my stand hard kick stuffed many a time.
I think she has to use stand fierce a lot. Oh no, you deviated from the plan.
Never deviate from the plan.
Oh, okay, see? That was his plan. That throw actually does not do that much damage. Ooh.
Oof. Oof.
That was definitely a stand fierce situation. All right, taking to the air. Reversal throw, working out every time.
50% of the time, it works every time.
So yeah, Fire Snake is just the dominant move. You block one, you cancel into it. That's what you do. And
what
then
if they
throw
both chuck them at the same time?
Well, then you get this. We actually can tell you what happens because you're seeing it right now, kids.
Oh no, messed up emotion. Hey, but he got the anti-air sweep anyway.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can anti-air. There's no trip card mechanic in this game, so you can just anti-air sweeps, anti-air fireballs, all that sort of stuff. Yep. Time may become an issue. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Kalen takes it.
Austin has to play this matchup every tournament on stream so far. I don't know who's rigging the brackets so that, okay.
Well, don't worry. I don't put any effort into the bracket, so it can't be me.
Of course. And Kalen just broke it. Now he fixed it again.
But he remembered to plug in the converter for the next person who doesn't have a SNES stick. Kalen, one of the few people to actually have an SNES stick, which is impressive.
That's like a $300 stick on the used market, and you got it for like a couple bucks.
Yeah, sure.
Going to the right place.
Is it really $300?
It's pretty expensive on the used market, I'm certain. Oh, wow. So we got a new challenger in the losers bracket. Kind of surprised about that.
How hard would it be to like pad hack a SNES stick?
Not hard.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be hard.
It would be the same process as, oh.
I don't know if that was intentional. So
That
do they
was
know how to get out
definitely
of this?
not intentional.
So yeah, this is a mode that you don't use in the game because it buffs your characters.
Yeah.
It would be a great fantasy game is SNES Sailor Moon, but with the attributes added on. What's that mode called again?
ACS?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, he's hitting up, and then the controller's messing out.
Yeah.
It's definitely the controller.
Yeah.
I hope it's not the decoder. Okay.
We got extras around here.
Let's go ahead and unplug the decoder and plug it back in. That should get it.
They can hear us. So, Austin versus Kalen comes up every tournament, and Austin loses every time.
It's because Mars is too broken. Mars just can't beat Mars. That's the problem. The
Is
match
Mars
too
Mars 7-3?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's also a 3-7 if you get knocked down.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not a Mars player, so
Okay.
I can't see, like, when I see him losing, I'm just like, I wouldn't know what to do in that situation.
You have to make a big gamble. I mean, the better answer is don't get put into a losing situation, right?
That's really the only advice I have is, like, don't get hit.
Don't block a fire snake and then be down on life because then you can't just throw fire snakes the rest of the round.
Oh, hey, look. We got it working now.
I guess when you get low on life, I think the desperation attacks, so there is some ability for you to make up a deficit. All right. So we got Pluto versus Moon. Oh, good backdash out of the mix-up. Oh, we just walk up throw. Good punish.
Yep, that is the right thing to do.
Yeah, the chips on that's pretty good though. But yeah,
It is, but it is a punish even without a guard cancel.
he's gotta throw a fireball. Okay. Oh, nice anti-air. That was good.
I wish he had those in the last set he played.
You know what?
Very
Don't hate.
I'm not hating. I love me some Raz.
Someone got foofed.
Someone got foofed. Oh, very nice backdash out of the heart pressure.
Pluto dead scream is so sad. It just doesn't even go full screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cheap. That was a cross-up. I like how new challenger is being very aggressive right now.
Yeah, he's definitely got those setups down. Unfortunately, the setup got blown up by a reversal throw. Oh, dear.
Whew. So Pluto is not... Okay, now she's X Factor. Oh, he tried to do it there.
Now it's V-trigger.
He should just keep doing this.
Now it's
yeah,
Ultra.
just keep doing this.
Now it's
that was the game.
It's Ultra 2.
If he wouldn't have dropped that super, he would have had the game. I have no idea what to do when Pluto has desperation. I think if someone does that to me, I would just lose.
Well, I mean, no one's yet to master the art of locking you down with stand light kick in the corner just yet, so give it some time.
Well, I did watch a Koshin video because I didn't want that to happen to me.
Right.
I can't let you guys win, man. That's how it works. I can't let you win once. That would ruin the entire theme. No throw attempts. Whew. I'm surprised I didn't punch. Yeah, you can't really use that to cancel out fireballs like that. They'll just hit you anyway.
Poor Pluto.
The first time you see it, you're like, this is a really strong move. And then the second time you see it, you're like, but what if I just blocked it and punished it? Ooh.
Unfortunate. One game up for new challenger.
Mm-hmm.
He is getting better at those moon setups every week.
So the neutral for this matchup's really scary for Pluto because every time that you try to just challenge her fireball, you're just trying to go back and forth, right? You're just trying to cancel out her fireballs. But if Moon jumps over your fireball, she gets a jump in combo. So you're tempted to keep on chucking fireballs, but you can't because you'll eat a full jump in combo. And it's not really the same way for Moon. I like how he's doing that walk-up punch. Woo! That was a spicy jump like kick anti-air. Oh, I tried to guard cancel.
Yeah, easily. Okay, punish. There we go. Ah, that just...
Yeah, that's not a good answer. Here's his chance.
You gotta...
Here's his chance. Oof, one more would do it.
Super.
All right, all right. Oh, nice guard cancel.
Pluto is a character who's got to play Street Fighter in a game with Sailor Moon characters.
But she's really good at doing Wake Up Super.
Yes.
Is her super actually invincible? I haven't tested it.
I haven't tested it.
I don't think it is.
Oh, that was most definitely a throw attempt.
That was it, yeah. Oh, nice throw.
Backdash into throw.
This could be it for Resmafoof.
Oh,
Oh, wow, he backdashed out of the heart. Ooh, he tried a super.
Just walked into it.
New challenger takes it clean 2-0.
And Raz is out. I feel like he was doing better in these tournaments before I brought my cousin along and had him just beat him in the beginning of the tournament
I
into
mean,
losers immediately.
Having more people come out and do well is a good thing, not a bad thing.
It is. It is.
So-
It's just, it's unfortunate that it's just like, wow, he's just played my cousin like every week since he's been here.
If Koshin come out here and beat me every week, that would be a good thing.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
And now I played Dan Almighty on stream.
All right, Mr. K.
Young
Thank you
Sploink
for-
has...
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, David.
All right. So you heard we have Dan Almighty versus Mr. K coming up next. And joining me on the mic right now is Razmafoof.
Okay. Let
Welcome.
me adjust myself real quick.
Sorry for your loss.
It's okay.
I feel personally responsible since I started bringing my cousin to these tournaments, and he's played you in the first game, in your first round.
This is
every
3
single
times
time
in a row now.
in a row, taking you to losers bracket every time. I'm just like, oh man, like.
The more I play it, the more I'm like, this has to just be a horrible matchup. That's
Pluto.
probably most characters, but
Yeah, I got no good advice for you on Pluto versus Mercury. I'm not gonna lie.
don't lose neutral.
Pretty much, yeah. Her guard cancels just really don't stack up to Mercury's, and you can just guard cancel something. Mercury can guard cancel with the tornado herself, and
Yeah.
then you're just dead.
Sometimes she doesn't have to guard cancel. She just has to do it twice in a row.
Exactly. Sometimes tornado twice in a row can work, and yeah, it's pretty tough because Pluto's neutral is very good, but Mercury's is no slouch either.
No.
Okay, so we have got this. We have got Neptune versus Uranus.
I really want to see if Mr. K will punish a DP with an infinite like he was saying he could.
You read my. Like he said he could, he's done it against me, and it made me feel very sad.
Nice guard cancel, SPD. Now the question is, does Dano know that Mr. K can do that?
Oh boy. I haven't seen many guard cancel DP, so I have a feeling he has some awareness of it.
At the very least, he's scared of it as a potential thing.
And you don't want to be scared against Mr. K, because then that happens.
Yeah, well, I was playing Dano in casuals earlier, and I just stayed right outside of DP range the entire time that I could.
Oh, I believe that was an attempted infinite. He missed it. But with Mr. K, it doesn't really matter.
That... I wonder if Dano jumped for an air grab maybe there?
I am not sure. He was probably trying to make a read on a command grab and trying to jump out of it.
Well, he hit a button at the same time, which is why I was wondering if that might have been what he was going for.
Interesting.
Because I do believe Neptune has an air grab.
I know my character has one, and I never use it. All right, on to game 2. And
oh.
I would have lost my mind if it would have been round start hard kick into infinite for the game. Oh, very nice backdash.
So, does Neptune's backdash have a lot more invuln than normal, or?
No, I think it's got standard frame data on it. The only one that I know for a fact is different is Chibi's.
Okay.
Obviously, oh, that did a lot of
Nice.
damage. He must have pushed a button on there or something.
I was just asking because he was doing it a lot there, and when I was playing him earlier, he would just do it over and over and over again, and it was really hard to find something that beat it. It's
Don't
really
jump
hard to
in
jump in.
on Mr. K when he's ready. It's a very bad idea. Very good crouching light kick to beat that cancel,
wow.
but unfortunately...
Oh, drop the infinite. He was like...
Footsies. High-level footsies. Dano stopping the pressure.
And
that dash by pushing
Mr.
buttons.
K takes it 2-0.
But as we know from playing Mr. K, whiffing buttons is a great way to eat a slide. His ability to whiff punish with that particular button is pretty impressive.
So...
Makes me scared to block low. But blocking low gets you eating an SPD.
So...
Alright, next up we have got, this looks like Miles versus Cutie Pie.
Malachite now.
Oh, I'm calling him Cutie Pie. I'm
Okay.
allowed- I'm running this stream. He's my cousin. I can do whatever I want. He doesn't get to change his name after being shown up for 1 weekly. Goodness. Alright. Whatever. I'll give him what he wants. Malachite. What, is he going to change it for every game he plays?
Yeah. No, he's just going to go through the villains of Sailor Moon.
Right.
Next week will be Jadeite.
Okay. Okay. That's the only way I'm going to allow this. That's the only way I'm going to allow this. All right. So, we have Miles, new player. Cutie Pie, also a new player. However, I'm going to go out and say that Cutie Pie, I think, has a little bit more experience and a little bit better fundamentals than Sailor Moon.
He's caught on very quickly.
And he's gotten substantially better since last week because he did a lot of playing against me, and I did teach him a few things.
It looks like Miles is just going for
Oh.
DP.
And not the right one either. The heavy one is punishable all day, every day, no problem.
Yeah. It's more of a combo thing. Just kind of staying out of each other's ranges right now. Miles has a bit of a lead.
On the part of Cutie Pie to stay out of that DP range. He has learned how to do that from playing against my Neptune. Wow, just challenges that...
Yeah, and he's managed to take the lead now.
Oh! Oh, I am amazed there was no anti-air there.
And chip damage.
Yeah, he was going a little bit too strong on his block strings there, and I was just like, he's asking to get guard cancel DP. But wow!
There it is again.
There we go.
That
Playing much more patient than he used to be.
Yeah, he's slowed down a lot already. And it's working in his favor right now.
Normally is, you know, kind of not the best thing, but it seems to be working out for him. Oh, he definitely tried to guard cancel that.
Yeah.
Only eating the last hit. Oh,
nice.
Tried to get a read on a fireball.
Which...
Oh!
Oh, this
could be bad.
He can't take...
I'm surprised he didn't cancel into a... Oh, cross-up light kick. Yeah, that'll do it.
So, he was at such low health, though, that Miles could have just done DP in the middle of his block string, and it would have chipped him out.
I'm amazed he didn't go for that. He had that checkmate situation right there.
He might not have realized.
Yeah.
He might have been worried that it wouldn't be enough, but it's safe unless he can guard cancel.
Yeah. I mean, he has shown his ability to guard cancel those fireballs. That is something I know is in his repertoire because he's done it against me, and I taught him to do that. Looks like he's just a little scared to do it right now. Which, you know, I totally understand. It's scary.
That close heavy kick, second hit being an overhead.
Oh, waited just a little bit too long to do that fireball setup. Oh, was trying to cross up but used the wrong button there.
But he has quite a large life lead right now.
Blocks that fireball for the chip damage.
That's all it takes. It's a very precarious situation to be in.
Very good prediction on the fireball. Cutie Pie being a little too timid on his wake-up pressure. Even with that guard cancel DP, there are ways to apply pressure against Neptune.
Nice jump over the fireball, but didn't get much off it.
He stopped his pressure probably out of fear of the DP. Unfortunately, it just...
Well, he hit, so he could have gotten the combo. But he just didn't continue it.
Very good guard cancel.
Very good DP. Saw he took to the air and just immediately went for it.
Very good. Not sure if that was on purpose. Come on!
Oh, chip damage.
Manages to take it 2-0, seeing a lot of chip outs. Tying it up 1-1. I got a little bit of a dog in this race. This is my cousin Anna, fellow Mercury player.
Yeah, we went from having a ton of Neptunes to having a ton of Mercuries.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened either, because it really was just Spoink.
You know, there are a couple of people like myself who switched off of her, but we then had a ton of people switching to Neptune, then off.
Very nice stagger pressure, very good throw.
Nice throw.
Another one.
He's showing he's no longer afraid of the DP.
Wow, and chase the backdash. Oh, wow.
I was very
That was a very, very dominant round. When Mercury gets her way, she just gets her way.
He's showing a lot more confidence, it seems like. He's realized Miles isn't always going for the DP. And I think the rewards he's getting are outweighing the risk of DP right now.
Oh, that was... Oh. Yeah, Miles is getting these jump-ins and going for heavy punch either as a grab reset or he just doesn't know his combo options. Either way, he is eating some
and he's a chip health now,
light kicks for his trouble.
Oh.
All right.
And Malachite, Cutie Pie, takes it 2-1.
Takes it 2-1 and continues his life.
And losers.
I'm very happy to see a lot of new players come to this game.
Yeah.
And especially seeing some new players who are really showing a lot of promise. Miles, fairly new himself.
So he's played other games. He used to come at our old venue for Guilty Gear for a while.
Okay.
He stopped coming, I think, because of work. And he's shown up again more recently, occasionally playing Gear, playing a little bit of Tekken, playing a little bit of Marvel. And now he's getting his feet wet in this game.
I'm happy. I'm happy. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have two veterans, if you can even call anybody a veteran in such a
two of
game as this.
Two of the people who really pushed for this game when we started playing it.
Maybe not veterans, but the elite for sure. Kalen versus Drunk Missile. This is honestly kind of a coin toss as to who you think is going to win.
This is very common later in bracket as well.
Extremely common later in bracket.
Normally winners semis or winners finals, depending on who's here. We have Drunk Missile going with Venus.
He's still begrudgingly playing Venus. He still wants his Jupiter to be the best.
Yeah, but
right now he's putting on some classic Venus corner pressure.
I think depending on the matchup, he does better with Jupiter. I don't think this is one of those matchups where he's doing better with her yet.
Not quite, no. Oh, unfortunately ate all of that chip and then jumps into the fireball. Very good backdash. That looked like a regular fireball, though. Still lucky he didn't eat it on the tail end of that. Oh, no!
Oh, yeah.
Definitely tried to backdash cancel the last hits of that, and it just did not work out for him.
It's really... That super is so dangerous once she gets it. Mars has one of those supers where you want to kill her as soon as you get her into that health range.
Neutralizing the fireball with thrown up fireball. Oh. Oh, not taking the bait this time.
Yeah. Nice guard cancel.
Kalen just controlling the space
Oh, wow.
so well right now.
Kalen takes the first game. And I believe this is still 2 out of 3.
Yep, we are still in round 3.
Yep.
Right on to game 2. Sticking with Venus as Drunk Missile.
Kalen went for the immediate Firebird. Sorry. I guess he assumed he was going to go for a more aggressive approach at the beginning.
I will say one thing that Drunk Missile has become very good at, and you can see in his play right here, is picking when he needs to go in and when he can play a little more patient. He doesn't stick to one style of game or the other. He kind of goes back and forth between the 2 different approaches very frequently in a single
guard
game.
cancel super.
Oh. 2 of those on block and 1
That
errant
almost killed
Firebird.
him. Just the 2 on block did.
Looks like Mars stand hard kick trading with that DP. Looks like again.
Oh, wow.
Very aggressive jump getting
Kalen
called out
is
by Kalen.
being very strong right now.
Doing a very good job of controlling that space. If Drunk Missile loses this, I'm just going to tell him he should have gone with Jupiter and just watch him rage. All right. Looks like I'm going to go tell him.
Kalen taking a 2-0. 2 players laughing about something. I didn't quite catch what they said, but...
Probably Drunk Missile cursing or something.
Probably.
Or he's probably mad because he probably played Venus because I said that his Venus was still better. Kalen said that his Venus was still better. Now he's going to be like, I should have played Jupiter. Damn
He
it.
might be.
Damn it.
It looks like now we're going to have...
More veterans on stream.
Mr. K versus Spoink Man.
You wouldn't have heard me say this about young Charles before, but I would say he's a member of the elite now. You know,
I think one of the
against
only...
Mr. K, you know, we'll see.
I believe he was one of the only people to take a game off of Mr. K last week, though.
That is true. That is true. He ended up getting 2nd place last week. And yeah, we knew before the character select screen what characters we were going to see on screen.
At this point, we're about where everyone has a character they really like to play. We're no longer in that state of, I'll try this person this week.
Except poor Drunk Missile.
Yeah.
Wow, just a round start sweep to take it.
Drunk Missile will just learn the entire cast for everyone.
Wow.
Reversal forward dash.
Just right through the Tornado Oki.
It's such an unconventional option by normal fighting game conventions. It's not often you have a dash that is invulnerable only on wake up. Spoink has to be careful now.
What's up? Wow.
Oh.
Just a stand light kick. And first round goes to Mr. K.
I can only assume the light kick hit before the fireball became fully active.
Very nice challenge
Yep.
on the... Oh! Mr. K's classic maneuver. Dash forward, block into guard cancel. Oh, no! Just wasn't watching his toes. And
Oh, Spoinkman backdash, but he chased it down.
Oh my goodness, Mr. K. You're a monster.
A monster we sadly created.
Yeah. You can blame / thank Drunk Missile for getting him into this game. He's the only reason we're as good as we are.
Yeah, he kind of pushes everyone to get better, and even if they don't play him, you're playing the people who got better as a result.
But damn, am I sick of losing to him.
A lot of that light kick pressure, which is how Spoink managed to win last time, but I know Mr. K looked up and labbed anything he could to deal with that.
And the only thing he found from Koshun was eating a light kick No, it was guard canceling forward dash, eating another light kick,
Reversal forward dash.
and then SPD.
Yeah.
Guard cancel SPD, I believe, after blocking the third light kick.
Yeah. There is an option with super, but that's the option without super.
Yes. Oh, no.
That should be... Oh, he
Nope,
dropped
it. And the classic reset.
Yeah, but he makes pressure out of it.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Mr. K is always churning that 360 in between hits. Something's coming. Mr. K is going to pull something. I know he is.
What
Oh,
was that
no.
option?
Oh,
Several people outside laughing and just looking in shock at what just happened.
Oh, no. That was... Did he have a read? Was he thinking there was going to be a guard cancel into something? Was it an execution error? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He dropped it. Point gets a second chance at life. Oh. Oh, no.
And Mr. K takes it 2-0. That will give us Mr. K and Kalen for winners finals. I'm not sure if we'll have them playing next or if we'll continue through losers bracket. But bracket still needs to be updated right now, but it looks like we have Omicron, Austin, and Malachite coming up.
Okay, this is one matchup, and, you know, I know I've got a dog in this race, but this is one that I see Austin getting pretty handily. Malachite, not super familiar with that matchup. Probably going to get zoned out unless he just gets some insane reads on some fireballs and manages to punish it, which he's weirdly good at.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll see.
If he can get in at first, he's definitely going to have an advantage just because Mercury is so strong on offense. But setting buttons. All right, that had to be changed because Kalen actually has a legitimate SNES stick that requires a different button layout than everyone else's.
Oh, very good guard cancel. Really a counter guard cancel. Oh, Austin replying with his own throw. Oh, I'm not sure what was going on there. It was probably a preemptive guard cancel. Oh!
Making use of that air throw. Not an option very common in games like this, I feel like.
Yeah, but it worked out really good for Austin. You can see Cutie Pie trying to guard cancel those into Bubble Spray and just eating another one immediately after, so that's definitely some unfamiliarity with this matchup. I'm interested to see how he adjusts. Apparently not is the answer. Oh my goodness.
That could, kick anti-air.
Alright, this is where Mercury shines in this matchup. Oh, the Spoink special. Very good choice to decide to guard cancel into the tornado.
Yeah.
Guard cancel.
The tornado seems to be a much safer option for guard canceling in this matchup.
Especially in this matchup. All right, tied up 1-1. Let's see what Malachite can do. Oh, wow.
I feel like that was an air throw attempt that he only got a kick out of.
Oh, yeah, he got a kick out of it.
Mr. K's not in the booth. We don't have to make puns.
I don't have to. I want to.
Okay.
Let me be who I am. Oh, my goodness. Oh,
Just hit him out of the kick.
that was definitely an attempted throw that got blown up by
Cannot take a single hit from
All right.
As I was saying that.
First game.
So, goes to Austin.
Very well played by him. A little bit of unfamiliarity.
He seemed to be catching on to a couple things along the way, but
He certainly learned that he is eating shit for guard canceling that snake into Bubble Spray.
Yeah. We'll have to see if the little bits of information he's gleaned are enough to make a comeback, but
We'll find out. If
He
not,
did
he
manage
is
to
gonna
take
be,
a round.
He is going to be wanting to learn this matchup. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that much. A lot of back jumps from Omicron Austin I don't agree with.
Got hit in jump startup.
Oh, the Spoink special.
Yeah. I'm sure Spoink is not happy about that being
He's
his
fine
special.
with it. He's
Okay.
fine with it. I told him on stream. It's the tapes are there. Okay, set up. Oh no, anti-air.
Yeah.
Just stays crouching.
Jumps over the bird, but doesn't really get anything off it.
Gets his own guard cancel to beat that block crack shoot.
Yeah. The
Oh,
correct
no.
shoot is one that the bubble is actually a good guard cancel
Oh
option
no,
against.
this is possibly checkmate. Yep.
Yeah.
I saw it happening. I'm like, it's a fire snake, or it's a firebird.
He could have also gone for super at that point as well.
Yeah,
To cover
yeah.
a similar angle.
Gets a read on
Crack
the jump.
shoot does so much damage when it anti-airs.
Oh, wow. I think he's being a little too timid on his pressure right now. Oh, wow. I'm amazed that he managed to get over that fireball with that neutral jump.
Austin is getting a lot of jump-ins right now, I feel like.
Yeah, I think wow.
Was that a light kick anti-air?
That was a close light kick.
Oh,
was
and
not
got
the
hit in
option.
recovery.
All right, 2-0 Omicron Austin. Well, I got some stuff to teach my cousin after the tournament is over. He definitely got scared a little too easily from doing his setups. I saw him more scared of pushing offense in that matchup than against Neptune.
Huh.
That was surprising. Because he got very, very easily discouraged from pushing his Oki in that, and yeah, he needs to push more of the throw mix-ups from jump-ins. Whenever he gets a jump-in, he most definitely tends to go for just a block string every time. The only time I've ever seen him go for a throw is on knockdown, which is fine, but I think he needs to incorporate it a little bit more, especially against a character like Mars, where a jump-in does not necessarily mean a punish. It can sometimes mean just as much that you're just getting a mix-up.
So it looks like now we're going to be having Drunk Missile versus Dano.
Okay.
Is Dano coming up with a pad?
Yes, he plays SNES pad.
I thought I saw him playing stick earlier.
Maybe he switched. In casuals, he was playing me. He was playing against me with the SNES pad.
Oh, no, I remember when I was playing him in casuals, he was using, you can't see it on stream, but there is a stick right on the table, and he was playing against me with that stick.
Oh, interesting. Well, let's see if this input choice works out for him against Drunk Missile. And I did not catch his character pick, but if I'm going to guess, he might be sticking with Jupiter on this one.
Yep.
Called it. All right. So, Drunk Missile, pretty well versed in this matchup, I think.
I'll land it on it.
Even if it's just theory. Doing a great job of controlling the air, mixing up jumps with Thunder Coconut. Drunk Missile eating these fireballs in the corner.
Very low health. He really has to be careful right now.
Unfortunately,
And he gets caught in jump startup, it looks like.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. Let's see if he can do better in round 2. Alright,
That's a good chunk of damage.
Oh, look,
He
got hit
woke
out
up
of
with
the,
SPD.
Startup of an SPD. That thing's got an enormous range, but it's still a little more range than that.
There we go.
And a Jump Thunder Coconut for a chip setup.
Yep.
Didn't quite connect, but still locked him down.
Prevented him from moving forward at all. Oh, that's going to be another setup.
Wow, that does so much chip.
Yeah.
And a quick airborne jab into 2 crouch light kicks for the kill. Looks like he got that block and jump in blocked and just respected it out of fear for that DP.
There we go. Got a little chip. Oh, got hit out of his backdash for trying. He did it a bit too early, I think. But Drunk Missile on last legs of life and just catches him on recovery.
Yeah, a lot of Thunder Coconuts coming out of Drunk Missile.
Is he sticking with Jupiter? Looks like he is,
sticking
yep.
with Jupiter. And he's been doing a lot of guard cancel lariats, which is not a bad option, but I'd like to see him do a little more SPDs.
He might be going for it since it prioritizes her charge fireball. And he might
SPD is on punch. And he's getting a lot of lariats.
Yeah, I know.
So
what I'm
he's
saying
doing
is
lariats on purpose.
what I'm saying is he might be opting for the lariats rather than SPDs, because SPD and fireball are on the same button.
Personally, I doubt it. As someone who has played around with Jupiter and who has had difficulty playing Jupiter, I've never had difficulty with accidental charge fireballs.
Well, he was telling me how it prioritizes the fireball over the
does.
SPD.
If you do the SPD the backwards way, then you pretty much never have to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of not having to worry about it, very convincing game from Drunk Missile.
Just rising air
That
to air.
lariat has so little recovery. Just jump straight out of a lariat into an air-to-air. You don't see that charge fireball much, but when it works, oh boy. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how that didn't work. I guess Neptune hurt boxes.
I was worried he was going to land on it, but... Oh,
That Neptune jump light kick.
air buttons being active until they hit the ground.
And Neptune's jump buttons are difficult, if not possible, to contest in the air at least.
Oh, he got hit by the DP, but got a knockdown from the coconut, which came out right after. So... This is a really scary moment. Oh, he went for guard cancel SPD, but... Oh! Drunk Missile bet it all on a super. And it did a decent amount of chip, but it wasn't quite enough.
Not quite.
So,
Is that it for Drunk Missile?
yeah, I believe it is. That was in loser's bracket, so
Oh no. This is...
that's uncommon.
It's unprecedented.
So... I'm not quite sure what we're going to be getting next.
It's definitely not me, because
Yeah.
Drunk forgot to put me in the bracket again.
Just remember, we are doing early signups now. So,
Except I was there when we did early signups. And he was just like, hey, who wants to be in the Sailor Moon bracket? And I said, hey, put me in, coach.
well, no, I'm saying is you can sign up on Challenge by yourself from home. Like,
Ah,
yeah.
I gotcha.
I did it because I didn't want to have the, oh, crap, I forgot to sign up.
And then ended up being stuck in the commentary booth all day.
At least we have someone who knows how.
Because you didn't get to, because you didn't get to play again.
Yeah.
This is why I'm so low in the rankings. My first couple tournaments, I was still learning the game, and I lost a bunch, and then I just don't get to play.
Yeah. You're a dedicated stream monster now.
I guess so. I am the official spooky of STL. It's fitting. It's October. Everything's spooky. Speaking of spooky, it's a scary matchup we have here. We have got a Splunk Man
Versus
an Omicron Austin. He was a Splunk boy. Now he's a Splunk Man.
You should tell your cousin to change his name to Spoink Boy.
Splunk boy.
Yeah.
No, if anyone's a Splunk boy, it's me. I don't know. I think my Mercury's pretty good. Just it doesn't matter if I think it's pretty good because I haven't got to play yet.
I love that grab with Mars.
Oh, slaps?
Yeah.
Yes.
While I was playing her, that was one of my favorite things. Just because it's such a great animation.
Oh my goodness.
That was a great throw.
We are having some upsets right now. Oh, unfortunate. One too many light kicks to make that happen. Catches the backdash. Catches the
Catches
backdash
it
again.
Guard cancel
Austin
on
making
Snake.
making this pressure happen. Spoink doesn't seem to have any answers to it.
That was very
2-0.
quick.
Are we gonna see Spoinkman kicked out and oh,
Nice
pretty good
Firebird.
call out. Backdash in the other direction.
Just walked right into the Fireball. Tried to press his advantage a little, but this is a
I am amazed he didn't whiff punish with a sweep. I was expecting to see that, but hey,
it worked.
Fireball took it. It worked. I ain't complaining.
That was a hard punch anti-air, I believe.
It does occasionally work, hard punch anti-air.
Yeah, he
It's a
was
little bit slow.
very
but it works.
successful with it just now.
Oh. Can be very problematic. Trying to
And
guard.
yep,
Oh no.
got
All
right
right.
into that health range.
You've got Omicron Austin on match point. Spoinkman fighting for his tournament life right now.
No punish.
Doesn't get the call out.
Yeah.
Manages to block that tornado at the end of the backdash. Very good prediction on the fireball. Unfortunately, his setup was blown
Yeah.
up by his wake-up throw. Responding to that blocked
Yeah.
jump in with a backdash.
Oh,
All
I
right.
wonder if Austin was going for a throw, but or not throw a super, but doesn't really matter now. So we're
That would
going.
make sense. And I can't think of anything else that would cause him to eat a meaty sweep.
So we're going into the final round or final game. Yeah, that guard cancel tornado is a lot stronger in this matchup than bubble spray, it seems.
Oh, for sure. Bubble spray, not the best guard cancel out of a ground fireball. If you know that they're going to go for another fireball immediately after, you definitely don't want to use it. Tornado will typically neutralize the next fireball, but you're kind of just stuck with no
Oh.
position.
Oh,
Very good jump in.
see Spoink like taking a quick sigh of relief that he didn't get hit again.
You could definitely see that there was a guard cancel charge fireball that got stuffed. Interesting choice. That must have been accident. Oh. Ah, that is why you do not guard cancel into a bubble spray if you know they're going to do another fireball. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Managed not to get hit by it
Oh.
and manages to catch the sweep coming down.
Spoink takes
Oh,
it
Spoink is
after
still
a,
alive.
after a very frightening first game for him. So, in winners finals currently, we have Mr. K and Kalen. Semis, we're going to have Spoinkman and Dano.
But
But-
right now we are going to winner semifinals.
This is winners finals.
All right. Winners finals. Kalen versus Mr. K. Currently playing rock, paper, scissors to find out the sides.
Having a bit of miscommunication on how to play rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter because Mr. K, despite being good at this game, sucks at rock, paper, scissors.
I couldn't quite catch who won, but...
Well, Steve is moving. He's moving to P2 side. I don't know what his preference on that is exactly.
I don't know either.
But he looked mighty disappointed, so I can only assume it's the wrong one.
You can see on the player cam a bit some of Kalen's stick, which I mentioned earlier is actually a SNES stick.
Yep, it is a official Hori Super Nintendo stick.
He is the only one of us who isn't using a modern stick on this game.
Pretty much. Closest we have is Dano using a SNES pad.
Mm-hmm. So.
All right. Are you ready? Because I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Guard cancels the fireball into a dash up.
Oh, now he's just trying to style.
Is that an actual infinite on Mars, or?
Yeah, it's an actual infinite.
Okay.
I can't remember if that's required for Mars or if that just works with Mars. I honestly can't remember. I should remember because we spent about 2 hours collecting footage and notes on the infinite, but that was a week ago, and it was exactly 1 week ago, and I've worked like 60-some hours since.
And speaking of infinites, oh, he drops it.
I've seen more drops out of Mr. K than I have in a very long time.
Yeah, he got a lot of reps there, but...
Oh, is that a punish?
It might be.
I would not be surprised if that was a punish. He had enough health to take the chip, that's for sure.
It wasn't much of a risk on his part. The only risk would be if he guard canceled too soon, but...
All right, game 2.
Setup gonna be... Oh.
This is a fireball war that Kalen can absolutely win if he keeps his motions consistent. Oh. Very good whiff punish with the fireball. That slide is very good and very active, but it does have a ton of recovery. And if you can't connect with it, you can't do the backdash cancel. Very
Nice
good
guard
cancel
cancel
to get out of the pressure.
Oh!
Mr. K backdashing into that fireball. Oh, very good call out. Is he going to be able to chip him out? Oh, wow. I thought there would have been a whiff punish on that slide. No! No!
Oh! And that,
Mr. K.
during the time we were at the point where either player could have done super because of time.
Mr. K dropping the infinite very quickly. I'm kind of surprised. And dropping it especially soon is the other surprising part.
I think that's a punish.
That's a punish. All right, Mr. K up 2. Both players locking into their characters, not surprising. 2 character loyalists on this side of the stream, of the stream for sure.
Nice fireball.
Wow, chases down the backdash with the sweep. Not a hugely risky option.
Just gets right in his face, waits for the guard cancel, and punishes it himself.
Wow. I think that actually would have been a punish if he had committed to that command grab. However, tournament point for Mr. K. Not tournament point, set point for Mr. K. I am honestly surprised there wasn't a punish there. Guard cancel on the Earth Shaker. His own guard cancel getting blown up by the dash in that time. Wow. Just
That does it.
watched him whiff 3 light kicks and then forward dash anyway.
Yeah.
Mr. K.
Taking it in a very quick 3-0. So we are going to be having Spoinkman versus Dano, I believe.
Yep, that is who we're going to have next.
Because, yep, they have not yet played, so.
And the winner of this will play against Kalen Ramos in losers finals.
So, out of the remaining players, if you had to take a guess, who do you think will make it to grand finals?
Who do I think will make it to grand finals? I believe Kalen will take it to grand finals.
Okay.
I believe, if I'm going to make a prediction, I think that Spoinkman can take this pretty handily. I was playing Dano's Neptune in casuals earlier and had a great deal of success with my Mercury, and I know Spoinkman and I have very similar play styles as far as Mercury is concerned, highly aggressive, and I know he is better at it than I am, so I see him taking this pretty handily, assuming he has the right adjustments.
We'll just have to see how afraid of DP he is, I feel like. And how much he's willing to give up on his own offense because of it.
The thing about Mercury is, fortunately with that tornado, she doesn't have to give up a whole lot. Unfortunately, the Spoink special is a great way to eat those guard cancel DPs. And then Neptune jump light kick. Spoinkman opting to go for the back dash when blocking a jump in.
Chip health.
Alright. Dano taking the round. Very impressive mash into DP.
Got hit by the overhead.
Just land in DP.
Yeah.
Pretty good, pretty safe option. Alright.
Dano taking the first game fairly quick.
We might see losers finals with Dano and Kalen.
You might have cursed Spoink by playing Dano earlier.
I probably have. I probably have.
Looks like Spoink has taken a second to think about what happened.
I feel like I hear someone yelling my name out there, but I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
I mean, it's certainly not for me to start playing.
Spoink in the lead now, bud.
Very good jump anti-air. Curious why he's not trying more guard cancels out of the fireball. Alright.
I believe that was a chip health, so.
Yep, that was a chip health situation. Dana would have to do a very good backdash to take care of that. Looks like Spoinkman choosing to represent the tornado a little bit more in this matchup, which I agree is the right move. Seems very timid to challenge these fireballs, though.
being a little bit more passive right now, just waiting for Dano to commit to something, I feel like. He's got such a commanding lead right now.
Yeah, he doesn't need to take too many risks, and that worked out for him. I really like the adjustment by Spoinkman, tying it up at 1-1.
And this is still 2 out of 3 right here, so
This is still 2 out of 3.
this is the final game.
Let's see if Dano can come and turn around with an adjustment of his own.
Spoink special.
He's lucky he didn't need a guard cancel DP that time.
Oh.
And like the Spoink special usually do, it sometimes work out.
Yeah.
Managing to eat that cross up, definitely a failed guard cancel.
Yeah, I think he tried to guard cancel too early is what happened. Even though you can guard cancel the DP.
Interesting choice.
I'm
Not sure if that was an execution error or...
I'm not sure either. It definitely wasn't the smartest choice, though.
Yeah, it's a hell of a gamble to make.
It's a lot different than Mars or Pluto's supers. Though, earlier, Mr. K showed us that there is an inherent risk to Mars super if you play Uranus.
Dano controlling the pace with these fireballs right now. Looks like he's in a pretty good position to take it right now. This is very hard for Spoinkman to come back from.
And Dano takes it 2-1.
All right. I may have...
spoke too soon.
Yeah, I cursed Spoinkman by saying that I beat Dano in casuals. Maybe I prepared him.
Taught him some things about the matchup he wasn't ready for. So,
I did see a lot fewer double DPs out of Dano, because in casuals I did catch him many a time guard canceling the first block DP into a fireball, which caught his second. So possibly one of the adjustments he made there.
So it looks like now we're gonna have Kalen versus Dano, and
losers finals.
So from here on out, there are only 2 more matches left, but they're both going to be 3 out of 5.
Potentially 3 matches.
Potentially 3.
Potentially 3. And if anyone is in position to take on Mr. K and get a set off of him, it'd be one of those 2.
Oh, this is interesting, actually. We have the 2 people actually using all the old hardware now.
Yep, we have got a SNES pad player and a SNES stick player. No conversion required on this game.
I almost want to see if I can find a SNES stick myself for this game.
I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do a little pad hack myself. Possibly investing in one of the universal boards that support that. Brooke has got a nice retro board now.
Oh, does it support SNES as well?
Not the universal fighting board, but they have a new retro.
Yeah,
board.
that's what I was asking about, the retro board specifically.
Yep, it does support SNES. As far as I am aware.
I will have to look into that then.
All right, we got Neptune versus Mars.
And it looks like Kalen is taking quite the lead right now.
Not much threat to a good guard cancel DP when you can't even get close enough to use it.
Yeah. I remember when we first started playing this game, and I was still playing Neptune at the time, this matchup felt horrible to me.
I can imagine it being pretty bad. Neptune has got 2 decent tools, and neither of them are a huge factor if she can't get in.
And, well, she's not slow. She's not Mercury fast either.
Correct. And just like most characters, a guard canceling a snake into a fireball can sometimes be a losing proposition.
And
very good control of the space by Kalen.
Very quick first game.
A lot of controlling space. The fireballs, a lot of very well-timed places to wait for an anti-air and gets him pretty consistently with that stand hard kick. I'm interested to see what adaptations Dano has here. And honestly, I think chucking more plasma is part of the solution.
If you time your fireballs right with Neptune, you won't win the fireball war, but you won't lose it.
Yes.
And you can use it to try and give yourself time to think.
Interesting. Get that fireball on wake up was most definitely a wake up backdash. Dano's starting to get in. Doesn't capitalize on the jump in very well.
I think he was too far out to really get much reward off it.
For sure. Oh, badly timed neutral jump makes him eat that fireball.
Both players eating the other one's fireball from that exchange.
Something you don't see very often in 2D fighters, aside from NetherRealm. And aside from that small fact, this is nothing like a NetherRealm game.
Dano is in a really bad spot right now and gets anti-aired by a standing light kick, I believe?
Standing hard kick.
Okay.
Standing light kick is substantially faster.
Okay, okay.
Very good call out.
The Firebirds don't do much damage, but they send you back full screen once you get hit. So
interesting how the fireball war ends with this, since Neptune's fireball is at such a strange angle.
So if Kalen had simply waited to block and then guard cancel one of those, that's what would have happened.
Is the punish situation?
Yeah, except at full spacing, Mars doesn't get hit.
Okay.
Now that is only if Neptune goes in for another fireball.
Of course. Still doing a really great job controlling the space, but does get his stand hard kick with punished by a well-placed beef salami. Kalen meets that jump over with the fireball with his own normal. Gets a decent trade out of it, but of course back in the fireball war are they? This is a place where Kalen feels especially comfortable, especially when he has such solid anti-airs as he has.
And Kalen takes it 3-0.
3-0. Thank you for playing, Dano. Very good run. This is his best standing in one of our tournaments, I believe.
Yeah, this is only what though, his second or third time coming out to one?
Yeah, it definitely hasn't. He hasn't showed up very often. But
Yeah.
he always puts on a good show when he comes. Happy to have him.
He's one of the few people who's stuck with Neptune the entire time.
Right. All right. So
where is Mr. K?
now is the time.
Yep.
Grand finals.
Grand finals. This is one we haven't seen a lot, actually. Normally our grand finals is Drunk Missile and Mr. K, but
We've definitely seen this matchup before, just not often in grand finals.
normally it's a bit earlier in bracket. Someone fighting for winners or grand finals.
All right, and here we see him coming up to the stage. Are you ready for this, ladies and gentlemen?
Is there going to be another rock, paper, scissors? Or?
I'm seeing him stand up, so it very well might be another rock, paper, scissors. Well,
Yep, it is.
All right. They practiced this. You practiced this before. You already practiced this. Oh, my goodness.
I feel like we need a referee for rock, paper, scissors at this point.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Come on, guys. Good grief. A bunch of amateurs out here. Can't even play rock, paper, scissors correctly.
that... Oh,
Mr. K, top tier at Sailor Moon S,
Mhm.
bottom tier at Rock, Paper, Scissors.
yeah. Mr. K has won just about all of our tournaments. I think every single one he's been to, except for maybe the first one.
Yeah, that's about right. Everyone he has showed up at, he has won.
Recently won CEO Otaku.
Very convincing CEO Taku. Lost 5 rounds the whole tournament.
That sounds right.
If anyone wants to know why we've gotten so good, it's because we have to play against
This guy.
this guy, who is actually doing a pretty
Oh.
decent job.
And that time he completes the infinite.
Yep.
Kalen laughing.
Kalen was controlling the space up until that blocked track shoot. That's unfortunate.
I know there's a similar interaction in my matchup with Uranus, where...
Is it all of them? Because that's how I feel it would go against Pluto.
So, if Pluto does pole vault, and Uranus blocks it, it's an infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe heavy fireball as well. I won't say for sure. I would not be surprised.
Well, considering Mercury can punish it with a sweep without a guard cancel, I'd say yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Just nothing stops him. Come on, hurry up and win this 3-0, Mr. K. Kalen's got to go work.
Yeah, we are on a bit of a time schedule, but I don't think it'll be an issue this time because some of the equipment we need to stream this game is Kalen's property, which he has to take when he leaves, but he's the one in Grand Finals this time.
It's his own fault.
Yeah, it's his own fault for doing well. Luckily, he is the boss at where he works, so he doesn't have to tell his boss he was busy playing video games.
Of course. If only I had the same privilege. Wow. So the slide ended up coming the wrong direction, and Kalen was able to capitalize on that with a throw to punish. It was a very interesting interaction. What's the setup?
Surprised to see that Mr. K didn't go for another infinite punish on crack shoot, but it could be it only punishes heavy.
Yeah, I have only seen it on heavy so far. Wow. Manages to barely clip him with that sweep.
Oh my god.
My god. Oh my lord.
I think that is the first time we have seen Mr. K do his desperation
Mr.
attack.
K. You monster. You monster. You monster.
Kalen at super health. He's really scared of it though because that is exactly why he's scared of it.
It is a punish. And Uranus had more than enough health to make up for that.
Mr. K just laughing about it.
2-0. Mr. K. Tournament game. It's going to be very tough for Kalen to come back from. Mr. K showing a very good space control. And
drops it towards the very end.
a lot of dropped infinites from Mr. K.
But just throws him for his, I can only assume Kalen was going for an empty jump throw or an empty jump low. Kalen shaking his head.
Oh,
That
failed
should have
the
been an infinite. But,
Again, how much does that matter?
yeah.
All right, Kalen. You can come back from this. You just got to play perfectly. I believe in you.
You just literally can't get hit by anything, even Chip. Oh.
There it is.
And
Mr.
Mr. K
K.
taking it 3-0.
3-0. Mr. K. Still your Sailor Moon base champion.
Undefeated Sailor Moon base champion.
Sailor Moon base champion.
We've had people take games off him, but no one has put him in losers yet.
No one has even taken a set off of him.
No, I do think Drunk Missile has reset the bracket once.
He has reset the bracket, so technically someone is sent to
Yes.
losers.
Only one time, though.
Only one time has he been sent to losers.
Yeah.
Very solid player, and looks like he's going to go back to the casual setup to beat some more ass.
He has to practice his infinites on real people, not training dummies.
Of course, yeah.
So,
And yeah, he needs to lab it up. I have never seen him drop so many before. Very disappointed in him.
some days he has perfect execution on them. Some days he just seems to drop them.
Yeah, I don't get it either. All right.
Could just be he needs to warm up more before the tournament starts, something like that. But
well, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us. You can catch more of this amazing action at twitch.tv/moonbasemarket every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We, over here, play a little Sailor Moon S. If you are in the area here in St. Louis, Missouri, or even nearby in the Missouri area, you want to make the drive down, come on down to Moonbase Market. We are located in the lovely Soulard on the corner of 9th Street and something else that I can't remember. You can find us, the St. Louis FGC, at discord.stlfgc.com, at STLFGC on Twitter, on Facebook. You can find the shortcut bit.ly/STLFGCFB. I would like to thank everyone for joining us, and I hope you all had a wonderful time. Come down to visit us. We got drinks, we got games, we got arcade games, we have me. I'm always beautiful to be around. Have a good night, everyone.